Hi everyone, C Chronicles here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are here for the very first time, we do a lot of fragrance reviews on this channel, but I do throw in lifestyle content as well in form of vlogs and some fashion, type of videos. So if you like that kind of thing, please do consider joining this family by subscribing. I'd appreciate you becoming part of the family. And to those who are returning, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you coming here always, taking time from your busy schedule to support this channel. Today I have coconut based fragrances. What prompted me to make this video was I did get two or three different subscribers asking me if I knew of a Tom Ford Soleil Blanc dupe, which unfortunately I don't, but obviously the keynote in that fragrance is aldehydes and some coconut. So I thought, okay, might as well group coconut fragrances for theirs and your consideration in case you're into coconut fragrances. These are not going to be dupes of that particular fragrance, guys, but they are coconut based. Now, coconut as a note is nutty, it is sweet, it's creamy, it's milky, and those are the nuances to expect from coconut. Now let's go straight to the first one. The first one is not going to be a new fragrance. This did its rounds. Ariana Grande Cloud. I don't like keeping mine in this case, but I just had to, I actually had to dig this case and look for it because I thought, okay, no, this might just be weird coming with the bottle without the case, but I'm going to take it out of the case now and tell you my thoughts. I'm not going to get into a lot of details. I'm going to show you the fragrance and how the coconut interprets in the fragrance, and then we move on to the next one. So Cloud has got that whipped cream. Okay, it is like a playful version of BR540, although I wouldn't say buy this if you wanted a baccarat dupe. Not really. There are some dupes that are better than this. It does have whipped cream mixing with that coconut and vanilla orchid. So if you love coconut and praline as well, this is a fragrance that is probably going to do it for you. It does have a softness, a sweetness there, and a lactonicness there, and it feels fluffy and creamy, which is something that I like about this fragrance. But most importantly, it's here because of the coconut. So our very first one was from Ariana Grande, and this is Cloud. The second fragrance, Versace Crystal Noir. I do get a coconut from this amidst the tropicalness, guys. I'm not going to spray this one because this one, just by sniffing the nozzle, is quite, in your face. There is a coconut that I smell here, although the same coconut comes together with like a spicy pepper, a ginger, and a cardamom. It's definitely a beautiful beachy summer scent with that unique tropical smelling kind of vibe to it and that coconut nuance. But I can see maybe some people saying they don't get the coconut because it is sweet and it has a lot of like fruitiness going on there, but trust me, in this dry down I do get a coconut here. So number 2 was Versace Crystal Noir. The next coconut rich fragrance is going to be from Zara, and this is Zara's Rich, Warm and Addictive. This is one of the very unique ones from Zara, and this is when Zara decided to take their craft. I think they decided to take it up a notch because after this fragrance, which was I think around 2017 or somewhere thereabout, I could be wrong, I stand to be corrected, they have been making beautiful fragrances, guys. Now this Rich, Warm and Addictive has got a tobacco note, which just by sniffing here I get. That tobacco plays around with a honey, but most importantly it does have that coconut. The coconut in here adds a touch of tropicalness in this fragrance, and that coconut is also complemented by a milky sandalwood. So there is a touch of creaminess going on here, but it also is a fragrance with that honey as well. So that is the note composition of Zara's Rich, Warm and Addictive, and I thought to add it to this list. The next one, guys, is definitely a coconut bomb. This is a beachy, suntany coconut fragrance. This is Guerlain's Terracotta, and Terracotta, guys, is gonna take you on a holiday. I always say this is a holiday scent. This is a white and yellow floral with that coconut doing the most. It dries down to like a powdery, lush, creamy coconut scent. It has somewhat, been dethroned a little from my coconut faves by Keali's Utopia Vanilla Cocoa, but I am not going to fault it that much, except maybe just for the lasting power. But this gives summer coconut vibes, and definitely a fragrance that you've got to appreciate coconut to love this. Otherwise, if you don't love coconut, or you give this one to somebody who doesn't like coconut, they might not really get it. So yes, my number 4 was Guerlain Terracotta. The next one, guys, is this bottle. It might not be familiar. This one is called Kahila Platinum. It's from Paris Corner, guys. It is a dupe of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau. So if you love that fragrance and you're looking for an alternative, there you have it. It gives me tropical vibes, and it's marketed as a masculine scent. Okay, it's marketed for men, but I do get a unisex nature to it here because it does have a creamy coconut there. It also has a tropical feel and a citrusy feel there. Something in here is, you know, giving wafts of bubble gum. It is a beautifully done fragrance, very good for summer and ideal for those people that love fragrances with a coconut. So that was Paris Corner Kahila Platinum at number 5. Number 6 is also going to be from Paris Corner. I just had to get this one out of the way. This one's called Forbidden Sugar, a dupe of Frank Boclet's Sugar. Okay, this one is sugar. You have to love sweet scents to love this fragrance. It has caramel, it has marshmallow as well, also has honey, and of course that coconut. Also has some florals there and peach and pear. It's nutty, it's a milky, it's sweet, it's coconutty. That's all I can say about this. And this one is called Paris Corner Emir Forbidden Sugar. Number 7, guys, is going to be Elizabeth Taylor Passion. Maybe a bit surprising because it's a bit woodsy. It has the aldehydes, also has the florals, the incense especially, and the spices. And you might be wondering, where does the coconut come in the mix? You know, because it's got a ton of notes, but in the dry down it does have a coconut that adds a little bit of a creaminess to that powderiness. This definitely has venti vibes. It's a fragrance that if you love, you know, your Guerlain Shalimar, you are definitely gonna love it. It's heavy. Yes, surprisingly enough, that creaminess is coming from the coconut. So sitting at number 7 was Elizabeth Taylor's Passion. Next up is Keali's Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. This interprets coconut the way coconut is, you know, is supposed to smell. If you don't love coconut, or you love wafts of, or you love your coconut to take a backseat, I would say don't get this one, because this one is going to give you one-on-one in your face coconut. It's an overdose of that coconut and a little bit of some gardenia there, white florals, jasmine, tuberose as well, and a beautiful creaminess. So this is going to appeal to somebody who loves creamy, lactonic, milky fragrances. If you don't like creamy milky fragrances, I'd say stay away from this one. But to me, it's my utmost favorite coconut fragrance, and it's Keali Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. Next up, guys, is Ariana Grande. Thank you. Next, I'm going to put a close-up of these two because maybe my camera is going to blur them out. So this is Ariana Grande. Thank you. Next, I had to bring the two of them because most of you guys are probably familiar with this one, but she does have these as well, you know, that come in gift sets. Ariana Grande's Thank You Next, guys, is almondy. It's sweet. It has that pear and the raspberry. Ariana Grande knows how to play around with fluffy scent profiles. I smelled God is a Woman. I smell Cloud, which was here. There is kind of like a thing, a DNA, you know, that is associated with Ariana Grande's fragrances. And this one has got the coconut to top it off. It's got the macaron note there, which adds an almondiness to an already nutty coconut. So those two notes kind of work together to do the most here, and it gives you creamy, it gives you gourmand, and it gives you playful as well. So absolutely a recommendation there from Ariana Grande. I'm gonna have to say Thank You Next, and this is not the 2.0, this is the regular one. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande is definitely coconut forward. Okay, the 10th fragrance, I'm going to show you these ones as a pair, in case some of you want the dupe and some of you want the OG. The OG is obviously going to be Hypnotic Poison. This one of mine is a roller pearl, is a 30 ml. Hypnotic Poison has got a coconut, but you know, for the purpose of those who want to purchase a dupe, this is Jean Arthur's Goupil and Silk. I did a dedicated video featuring this fragrance if you want to know more about it, if you want to know the performance. But the reason why these two are here today is they're sweet, they're powdery, they're nutty, and above all they have the coconut and almonds. So these are nutty mostly, because almonds and coconuts will give you a nutty vibe, and there is a creaminess that's going on there. This one is more upbeat than this one. So if you don't like the original kind of you know, DNA of Hypnotic Poison, that can be a bit too much in your face, you want a lighter interpretation, then you may have to go for this one. It's exactly the same in terms of smell. This one doesn't last as long as this one lasts, but both of them are absolutely amazing, guys. So yes, sitting at my number 10 as a coconut fragrance recommendation, or as coconut fragrances that I would recommend, is Hypnotic Poison by Dior, as well as Jean Arthur's Goupil and Silk. So there you have it, guys. Those were 10 coconut based fragrances. It was the coconut accord that made me think to group fragrances in my collection that have coconut. These were coconut based, and some of them being coconut heavy and some of them just having coconut as a note. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. Let me know of other coconut fragrances out there that you absolutely love. I gave you the ones that are in my collection. Obviously there's more. Please do turn on post notifications. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.